Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no further go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on youtube.com and TT Real Talk on facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on youtube.com and TT Real Talk on facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on youtube.com and TT Real Talk on facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on youtube.com and TT Real Talk on facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on youtube.com and TT Real Talk on facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on youtube.com and TT Real Talk on facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, consultant and real estate businessman. Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on youtube.com and TT Real Talk on facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on youtube.com and TT Real Talk on facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on youtube.com and TT Real Talk on facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on youtube.com and TT Real Talk on facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on youtube.com and TT Real Talk on facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I am Saieed Ali, a spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Remember, for those of you that are having spiritual problems, you can feel free to contact me at 339-1670 or 238-6716. Those of you who have properties to sell or looking for a property to buy, you can also contact me. I want to say a special good night to viewers of Trinidad and Tobago, up the Caribbean and around the globe, as far as Dubai. I want to say a special good night to you all. Those of you on our page, Real Talk with Saieed Ali page, like and share as we go live. Encourage your friends, encourage your family to like and share the page. And do let them know that this is the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad and Tobago, where we deal with the issues that is facing the citizens on a daily basis. For those of you on the YouTube channel, subscribe to TT Real Talk, hit the bell, and you would know when we go live from Real Talk Studios in Caroni Savannah Road in Shoguners. Now, viewers, I must apologize for us starting from 7:30. Synergy Television was experiencing a little problem, but nevertheless, they informed us that we will be going live from 7:30. They rectified the problem, and I'm happy to say that we're on. So viewers, feel free to call in. 238-6716 is a live call-in program. Let me hear what you have to say concerning issues that is facing you in your community, in your area, whether you're traveling with the police, with the counselor, with WASA, with T and Tech. It doesn't matter. This program, this platform is for you to highlight the issues that you are going through. So viewers, we are on from 7:30 till 8:30 tonight because of a technical problem. But nevertheless, as we start off tonight, Minister of National Security Stuart Young has condemned the media reports regarding whether TNT allegedly breached the Rio Treaty. Now this was raised in a conversation between him and the U.S. Ambassador Joseph Mondello. In a Facebook post this morning, the minister again posted a video showing his response to a question posted to him in the Senate last week. In the video, the minister says there was no rising of any breach. Take a look at this video.
Thank you, Mark. Madam President, can the Honourable Minister indicate whether the government of Trinidad and Tobago is conscious of a statement issued by the United States government concerning this country's violation of the Rio Treaty? Is the government of Trinidad and Tobago aware of the issuing of such a statement by the United States government?
Minister.
As I have said, Madam Speaker, we continue to have open channels of communication. In fact, last week, the United States government's head and top diplomat in Trinidad and Tobago, that is the ambassador, not any underling who may or may not be speaking to the media. The United States ambassador had a conversation with me as a representative at the cabinet level of the government, and there were other conversations had, and there was no raising of the breach of any treaty. I've just put the position that all that seems and all that they seem to anchor their mischief in may not be exactly what they believe it to be.
Now, viewers, listen to this. The allegations are that Trinidad and Tobago may have been in breach of the Rio Treaty by facilitating a visit paid to TNT by Venezuelan Vice President Delcy Rodriguez in March of this year. The release from the U.S. Embassy indicates that all measures imposed by the organization of consultation, like the travel restrictions on Ms. Rodriguez, are binding on all treaty parties, whether or not, listen carefully, whether or not they vote in favor of such measures. Since the VP's visit, the opposition and newspapers editorial have heaped calls for young resignation due to the questions surrounding the issue arising from it. Now, since those parties from Venezuela visited Trinidad and Tobago, every media house, every talk shows, every host, I must say every citizen in Trinidad and Tobago is wondering what next. We are wondering what next. Are we going to be on a sanction? Is Trinidad and Tobago going to be on a sanction? Is the ministers and them going to be on a sanctions? So right now, according to the Prime Minister, the Minister of National Security, he is saying that there is no breach in the Rio Treaty. He is saying that there is no breach in the Rio Treaty. But according to the U.S., anyone dwells or do business with a country that is under sanctions by the U.S. law, that country can also be placed under sanctions. That is my knowledge of sanctions. Caller, good night.
Good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, Saeed, we have a problem in the hospital, boy. The dispensary them. You want to know the lady minister of health know about it? I don't know. When you get your clinic date and you have to go to the clinic, they're telling you go back home. And when you go back home, they say wait for the call. You are getting no call. When you take the medicine paper and you go to the dispensary for medicine, they're not giving you no medicine. At all, they're not giving you no medicine. So right now we out of medicine. The law, the Minister of Health set in the hospital. You understand? They say the paper expire and they're giving you no medication at all.
Wow.
And they say you have to wait for a call to go to your clinic day in the hospital. And
Yes. I understand what you're saying.
Then the man from Venezuela and some Venezuelan buy for food.
Thank you, my friend. Now, viewers, according to the Minister of Health, we have the best health care, you know. We have the best health care. And furthermore, there are going to be a price increase in medication. A list was sent to me yesterday. I just forgot to send the directors to put it on the screen. A list was sent with a long list of medication price increased. So this is where we are going. This is where we are going. Now, COVID-19 lockdown. Some places have opened back to the manufacturers, the mechanics, the electrical shops. But are the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, the less fortunate citizens, like the stores, the barber shop, the hair salon, the nail techs, why can't they open? They are essential also. I was on TV for a month, big beard, big hairstyle, my barber strike, Saieed, COVID lockdown, I can't come out. And I had to be on TV like that. You see tonight I come out well dressed? I groomed tonight. Because I went home by his house, I said, hey, I can't take this anymore, you know. I'm coming home. Call her good night.
Good evening, Mr. Ali.
Hello?
Your program. Hello?
Yes, go right ahead there.
Good evening. First time caller to your program. Something that I am hoping you can highlight. Apart from the increase in...
Caller, we do apologize for that. Probably if you could call back, there's some feedback on your end. So now, viewers, I have a big question for you all tonight. Big question. 50 million grant for Tobago hotelers. COVID-19 pandemic. We now in phase 2. $50 million have been granted to the hoteliers of Tobago. Now listen to this. Let me hear what you have to say concerning this, because this is something I would like to talk about. Tobago small guest houses are expected to receive government funding of $50 million to assist the island hoteliers. Chief Secretary Ansel Dennis made the announcement on Wednesday at the Post-Executive Council News Conference at Scarborough Hotel. Scarborough Library, my mistake. Dennis said the guest house owners are expected to get $24 million, while small proprietors and hotels will receive $22 million and $4 million respectively. He said that will improve tourism and increase customer service. So what I want to ask now, over the years, it didn't start today. Over the years, when foreigners visit Tobago, now they might get vexed with me, you know. They might get vexed with me, or they will get vexed from me. But it's something we need to talk about. When individuals go to the hotel and they pay for their service, over the years, a 15-year span, where is that money? The visiting individuals, where is that money going? Why can't the hotelers take a loan to repair their hotels? Why it is that the government have to fund these hotelers and them to repair their hotel? Caller, good night.
Hi, good evening.
Go right ahead.
Saeed, in the beginning of your program, you said any concerns that persons had, they could call. I have a concern with regards to the place opening up and schools remaining closed.
Go right ahead.
I don't know if you would have heard the chairman of the Children's Authority saying that children are supposed to supervise children. And a child is anybody considered under the age of 18.
Yes.
right? Now, what I want to know is, has the government taken all of this into consideration, because schools are carded to remain closed until September? What are parents supposed to do with their children? When the place is opening up and parents have to go out to work, they put the cart in front of the horse.
Thank you, my friend. Well said also. However, he did not confirm when the hoteliers will be able to access the money. Earlier in March, Finance Minister Colin Imbut announced that 50 million fund would be distributed for hoteliers to renovate their properties during COVID-19. Don't you think that $50 million could have gone into something better? I want to hear from you. I want to hear from the people of Tobago also. Because I am sure that $50 million that he is giving Tobago, it could have gone to something different or to better Tobago other than the hoteliers. Because you know why? When an individual build a hotel or you build your house, when time to repair your house, you have to take a loan to repair your house. You have to take that loan. I want to ask the Minister of Finance now. When foreigners visit their hotels and they pay a fee, where did that money go? Is it going to the Treasury? Is it going to the Treasury? You have to take $50 million of taxpayers' money to repair hotels in Tobago. So where did their money go? Did it disappear from their bank account? I wonder if you had to repair the vehicles that they rent also. I wonder if you had to repair the pools that they built also. Caller, good night.
I say good night, good night.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, two things. There's a slight delay within the recording and the phone, because I'm thinking to you, and like after I spoke to and hang up and things, I get in like a whole 2 minutes after. But on it you're talking about right now, that 50 million side, that is just an Olympic, that's just an election ploy. Because we all know this same PNM administration, they moved the good working boats from the working the sea bridge because they tell us the United National Congress run racket with it. What they did by doing this, they suffer the entire Tobago economy. Understand? Now they come to tell the Tobago hoteliers they're giving them a 50 million. That is an election ploy. At the end of the day, the people movement need to take a sabbatical from electoral politics because they don't have an idea how to govern a country, especially Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you, Saeed.
Thank you, my friend. Now, viewers, that 50 million could have gone for so much things in Tobago. So much things. Open up computer labs. Open up daycare. But I'm not talking about Trinidad, I'm talking about Tobago. 50 million in Tobago. Open up daycare centers. Open up computer labs. Nurseries. But on the other side, to repair hotels. Now, I just go to Tobago. I just have to pay to go in a hotel. So where's that money going? This is what I want to know. Are they running that hotel for free? We talking about $50 million, you know. We are talking about $50,000, you know. It's $50 billion we're talking about. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead.
Saeed, why they take that $50 million? Instead of giving hotel, why they give the agricultural farmers in Trinidad and Tobago?
Thank you.
Develop agriculture in Trinidad. Why they take the money and dig pond for the agricultural farmers, give out the carry land to plant food? Not to plant house. They're planting house in carry land, so you can't eat that.
I will tell you something. If foreigners used to come in and go to the hotels, it would have been something different. If Trinidadians used to go to Tobago and stay in the hotels and then for free, that would have been different. But we have to pay. Tobago might get vexed with me, you know. But think about the farmers in Tobago. Think about the less fortunate in Tobago. It's best Saieed go and put up a hotel in Tobago. And every 5 years, expect a 20 million or something from the government to repair my hotel. And the money that I'm making, it's going into my private bank account. So, when my hotel was painting over, finance minister, I need a 10 million to paint over. And he would just fork it over. Think about the less fortunate. Think about the farmers in Tobago. I'm sure they could have been handled with something. And I'm sure they would agree with me. Caller, good night. Hello?
Good night.
Go right ahead.
Hello.
Yes, go right ahead.
Good night. I just want to voice my opinion.
Yes.
The caller that called earlier concerning schools being closed and she doesn't know what to do with her children. The Prime Minister clearly stated that people need to make an internal arrangement at home. The Prime Minister, neither the government, is your child, ma'am, so you need to see about your own child. That's my opinion. The school is closed for the safety of the children.
Thank you, my friend. So true, eh? School closed. You really have to take care of your own kids, eh? You really have to take care of your own kids. And from the way she speaks, like it is a young person. It is a young person. See? And the THA will evaluate applications. They're going to evaluate applications. You see, that 50 million is a topic all by itself. I want to hear what the Tobagonians have to say concerning this. If you're from Tobago, 2386716, let me hear what you have to say. I want to hear what you have to say because you're living in Tobago. You know what is going on in your country. $50 million is going from the Minister of Finance to the hotelers. What about the small business? What about the unemployed? What about the farmers? What about the fishermen? What about, is there daycare centers in Tobago? Is there how much? What are we doing to educate them in Tobago? Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr.
Go right ahead.
What about the bar?
So I want to hear from you all concerning this. This is $50 million. $50 million. If you had to apply for a house grant or to repair your house in Trinidad, boy, the amount of things you have to go through, the amount of things you have to get. For the little $1,500 that the government has given you for salary relief grant, how many things you all had to get? And how many of you qualified? Caller, good night.
Good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead.
Yeah. The amount of revenue, the amount of money Tobagoans get, they earn that amount of revenue, or it comes from Trinidad?
That money is coming from the treasury in Trinidad?
Yes. They Tobagoans own that amount of revenue? Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. So this is a topic up for discussion. Feel free to call in. Feel free to call in. So I want to know where the hotel has money going. This is what I want to know. I'm not bashing the hotel, you know. I love to go to Tobago, you know. You had a time last year, every weekend I'm in Tobago, you know. Every weekend, you know. Because I love Tobago. But when I go to Tobago, I have to pay to stay in a hotel. I ain't getting it free. If you want a bottle of water, you're paying for it. Room is one price. If you're paying for a room with 2 beds, it is a different price. So I wonder if that money coming into the treasury. This is what I want the finance minister to come out and explain. Caller, good night. Hello, you there?
Hello, good night. Mr.
Go right
Said.
ahead.
Yeah, hello?
Yes, go right ahead.
Yes, Mr. Said, what happened, right, is okay. This set of money that they sending it, right, and down here, they're breaking down the small people houses that were billing, but they're sending for hoteliers down here for people where they're renting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I find that is bad, man.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah.
You see, viewers, this is where we get the real insights about the people on the ground. This is what we get. Feel free to call in 238-6716 as we move on. Senate President Christine Kangaloo has ruled that the National Security Minister Stuart Young did not mislead the Senate. I didn't expect she to go against. This comes after he asked to report on an urgent question on a statement made by the United States government that Trinidad and Tobago violated the Rio Treaty. If Trinidad and Tobago violated a sanction which could place us under sanction, do you think we violated the Rio Treaty? Do you think that Trinidad and Tobago, if we broke the sanction by dealing with Venezuela, do you think we also broke the Rio Treaty? I'm asking you all, and this is common sense. I never expected Christine to go against Mr. Stuart Young. I never expected that. So Senator Wade Mark referred to Minister Young's response to the question posted on May 13th. He also pointed out a media release issued by the United States Ambassador to Trinidad and Tobago.
It appears that the minister's response was not merely a contradiction to Ambassador Mondello's statement, but regrettably, it was an untruth seeking to mislead this honorable Senate.
In response, the Senate President ruled that the minister's statement was not misleading.
I rule that there is no prima facie basis to support a question of privilege.
In a media release on Tuesday, Minister Young sought to clarify his statement and said he had no intention to mislead the Senate. Well, boy, we just hear all kind of thing, you know. Serious. We just hear all kind of thing. That's why I bring to you all the facts. Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Said. According connection with the bars and slavery and things. We are here not more than.
That's it? I didn't hear what you had to say clearly, but now, viewers, according to the Finance Minister, Colin Imbert, the fuel support grant is scheduled to be distributed next week. The grant will benefit more than 5,000 active maxi-taxi operators within the Works Ministry system and will be distributed by the ministry in conjunction with the Licensing Authority and the Transport Commissioner's Office. This grant will either be given by cash, check, or a fuel card. Imbert noted that both NP and Unipet have a facility for the fuel card, and it would give great accountability since the vehicular number would be on the card. Opposition Senator Wade Mark asked if the grant would be distributed to the owner, driver, or specifically to the owner. In response, Imbud noted that the exact detail would have to be finalized, but he reiterated of the grant is for vehicles. Caller, good night. We lost that? I want to hear what Tobago have to say. $50 million to repair a hotel. I tell you, after tonight, they might get vexed with me. They might get vexed with me. But at the end of the day, any one of you from Trinidad, go to Tobago, or anybody from around the world, you have to pay. You have to pay. Whether you're going to a small guest house or whether you're going to a big guest house, you have to pay. So why $50 million for Tobago hoteliers? Where did their money go over the years? I could understand you giving the maxi taxi 2,000 fuel grant because you cut them down from 12 to 12. I could understand that. I could understand that. But what I cannot understand is the hoteliers. How many of you all would support me in building a hotel in Tobago? And when all you come, you're staying free. I'm telling you. And every 5 years, I go into the treasury to tell them, go right ahead, my dear.
With regards to the hoteliers in Tobago, I strongly disagree with that $50 million. Right? You ever, even the smallest guest house at night, right? To stay in Tobago is ridiculously expensive, and we're not even talking about if you're staying close to the airport.
Correct.
Right? So I don't understand what is this whole fund relief that the government is trying to give them. It really seems to be an election ploy.
Thank you, my dear. This is what I want to know. Why are you giving the hoteliers? They just make money. I tell you, after today, they might want me in Tobago, you know. Take what's selling all you. Anybody raise this issue, or they might be banned from Tobago, or they might be banned from staying in a hotel. But at the end of the day, all you're taking out all your hard-earned cash to go to Tobago, to enjoy the weekend, and you're paying for every room. You're paying for every service. Why not give the guest house in Trinidad $50 million? It have beach houses. Caller, good night.
Sorry, good night.
Go right ahead.
Right. All the Chinese and all the restaurants and bar license and all the local have to stay closed. I call the police and I'm going to ask about a 999. They cut off, they cutting you off. They don't want to hear about that, they say.
Wow, and that happened when?
It's a one right settling, but under the police knows that Chinese restaurant. It's a one across right by Gasparilla police station. It's a one in St. Andrews Avenue in Coquille. And they got gathering outside there with carrot case on. And the restaurant and bar, then you run to drink there. So all the restaurant open. If a local one open, they will keep and charging them.
Wow. Thank you for the...
That's what the man was calling before to tell you. That's on the phone now.
Thank you for the info, caller.
Yeah.
So I guess the officers need to be more proactive in when they're checking out restaurants. Because no alcohol is supposed to be served. The Ministry of Social Development and Family Service is currently conducting house visits to applicants who have requested social assistance grants to help them through the COVID-19. Already decided to send people to visit them to make sure it's a no fraud. Or let's tell them stay home. It's the same thing I was saying just now. It's the same thing I was saying a short while ago. $50 million to repair hotels, but now somebody coming to visit your house to make sure you ain't do no fraud. To get how much? $1,500. $1,500. You're sending people to make sure, well, okay, John don't live in 10th Avenue, 10th Street, 10th Island. Just to make sure he there for 1,500. You're preventing them from working. But you ain't studying how much the hotel is making. This is why we call this show Real Talk. Real Talk is the real thing you're getting, the real facts. And I want to hear your real opinion from real citizens in Trinidad and Tobago. Caller, good night.
Hello, yes, Saieed.
Go right ahead, yeah?
Yeah, what's going on now? I just look at it as this. If it don't have a project, it wouldn't have a budget. If it don't have a budget, they can't see money. Because here what happened? This 50 million, what I'm thinking about pertaining to these hotels. They ain't going to spend that on no hotels, all that. They're going to spend maybe about 5 million, 300,000 here, 500,000 here, a million here. What's going to happen with the rest?
Thank you.
If they don't have a it can't have a budget, and if they have a budget, so them always creating little small projects all over the place, just for what? To waste taxpayers' money.
Thank you, my friend. Now listen to this, viewers. This is to determine honest claims from fraudulent ones for $1,500. You tell me stay home. You preventing me from working. But you sending somebody to make sure that the claim I put in, it valid or it fake. But you telling me now, you're taking $50 million from the treasury to give to the hoteliers who people have to pay. We ain't going up the hill at all. And now all of us want to know why Saieed is opening mouth and why Saieed is get on the way it is get on because of this. Because of this. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Go right ahead.
I want to talk about the hotels in Tobago. These people cannot run their business if they're in business so long. And 50 years. And you tell me you have to get my taxpayers' dollar to run your show, your business? So
Thank you, my friend.
If you get 50 million again, what are you going to do with our money?
I tell you about this Israel Bacchanal. It have less fortunate in Trinidad here. They can't help themselves because of their age. They contribute to society. And sometimes the family kick them out of the house and they're living in a little 10 by 10. And the roof wants to blow out. Some of them disabled. And they get their little check. It cut. The little food grant, it cut. They have nothing to get. But Tobago, hotels, big or small, you're getting money. Take it, man. I'm giving you it. Caller, good night. Hello?
Okay.
Yes, go right ahead. Next call.
Hello, good.
Yes, go right ahead. Hello? Your connection, caller, you're from Tobago. Call us back. According to a news release from the ministry, during a stay-at-home restrictions from April 1st.
Look at the people in Trinidad. How much people get money from this grant? They give out almost $1 billion to the VAT returns. What they were doing with money that they collected for VAT? Why that have to go to VAT returns? You understand? That's ridiculous. You know, it's a good thing to have people like you who can bring certain things to the light of the people. But they're lucky Trinidadians are peaceful type of people. They're real lucky.
Thank you, my friend. Now, I'm going to tell you something. The VAT money that businesses receive, I want the minister to understand clearly. You owed the business association that money because it was VAT refunds. So don't come out and say because of COVID-19 you have released $400 million in VAT for the business owners. It was due to them. Don't add that with the COVID-19. It was due to them. It was due to them. It is their money. It is their refund. So don't come out and say, well, we spent 400 or we spent 500 or we spent 1,100 million in giving out VAT refund to assist the business. You didn't assist the business. You did not assist the business. That VAT was owed to them. You see, who have the business sense would understand that. If at the end of the financial year, the 9 months, Real Talk Studios paid $20,000 in VAT, COVID-19 hit. Saeed, we're giving you $20,000 in VAT due to the COVID-19. Don't come with no cock and bull story by me and tell me because of COVID-19 you're giving me back VAT. No, 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 no. That was owed to me. That was my VAT refund. I tell Allah, Real Talk is educate you all, you know. You feel it's joke? Call her good night.
Good night, Mr.
Go right ahead.
This whole PNM government should be, I know what is gas. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. I'm waiting to see which minister is getting sanctioned. Because the info that I have, oh gosh, I'm going to be surprised. I'm going to be surprised. It's just one or two things that are confirming. And you know I have my intel department running. Listen to this, eh? The ministry reported that 90% of these applications are actively being processed and verified via telephone and house visit. I wonder if they visit the hotel to find out how much money they made for the year. It's just something I'm throwing out. The ministry has to applicants to be honest in their declaration as well as mindful of the impact of the untruth claims for rental assistance approval. Now, did the Ministry of Finance or the Tobago House of Assembly or the Minister of Tobago, did you all go to the hotel and ask for a bank statement for the last 12 months? Did the Ministry of Finance, Mr. Colin Imbert, did he brought out this rule and this regulation to the THA, seeing that is the THA will be seen about it? Are they going to ask the hotelers to present to the THA a bank statement for the last 12 months? I hope all have that in mind, you know. Because Allah will be hearing my mouth concerning Tobago hotelers about the $50 billion. Now, I have a lot of friends in Tobago. They are managers of hotels. They are owners of hotels. But my friend, where did your money go? How long your hotel existing? So I hope to renew to Mr. Ansel. I hope you have some sort of things in place for these things, because the public would want to know and they would be asking you. So I hope you have some kind of transparency plan in place so the public would know, because I will be asking on national television. Caller, good night. Hello?
Yes?
Go right ahead.
Good night.
Good night.
Am I on the phone?
BHP Trinidad and Tobago has donated face masks and hand sanitizers to the ministry frontline staff in preparing them for site's visit. Well done. Well done, BHP. To the Minister of Health. Trinidad and Tobago received millions, about 1 million masks. Why did we have to allocate $5 million to pay for masks? Why? Can he come out and say something concerning that? To the Minister of Health, Mr. Terence Dayal Singh, could you come out and say something about that? Because you were boasting on media briefings that you have about 1 million masks we have. Down the road now we have to allocate $1 million to pay for masks. Caller, good night.
Good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead.
Well, look, COVID come and COVID going by. We are getting a mask up today, boy. Whatever you do, all our mask.
Thank you, my friend. So now, viewers, today being Thursday the 21st, phase 2 of the government reopening of the countries started today. The lifting of restrictions began on May 10th. In the first phase, food establishments were allowed to reopen under a certain condition. Phase 2 was originally scheduled to begin on May 24th. However, it was brought forward. Starting today, construction and manufacturing sectors are allowed to resume business. Mechanics and tire shops are also allowed to resume operation. There have been no new positive case of COVID-19 for almost a month. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Go right ahead.
Mr. Saeed, I wanted the Prime Minister to know that you have the frontline workers working so hard, who in them 7 years back right now and can't pay them. They're paying hotels money.
7 years?
Yeah, 7 years back pay. And he had them working frontline now.
Wow.
Paying hotels 50 million.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So where you getting it more real than real talk? Where you getting it more real than real talk? Look up now, man. It's right here we live in. That they say the power of a pen is the ink. The power of a pen is the ink. Because when that color go down on paper, that ink becomes the power. Because you know why? It's there to show. It's there to show. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Go right ahead.
The program?
This is Real Talk. Yes, you're live.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night. Go right ahead. Make your comment.
Okay, I'm from Tobago.
Yes.
Why you all Trinidad and always give money in the country to come to Trinidad? We have all sent to we have all northeast of Trinidad units to paperwork. How you all they got nothing and all the others are willing to paperwork.
Cora, you are breaking up. I wish we could have continued the conversation, but if you say 10 words, I heard 5. I do apologize for that. But to make it clear, I am not bad talking Tobago. I want you to understand something. I am not bad talking Tobago. All I am doing is stating the facts. And no hoteliers in Tobago could get vexed with Saieed Ali. None. Anytime you decide to get vexed with Saieed Ali, which means you cannot handle the truth. I see the minister in the garden. I see him in a video here in the garden. Thus far, Bas the one day, former Prime Minister planting garden. So we had the former and the present showing the planting garden. But agriculture sector in Trinidad and Tobago, they might boom, you know, they're going bang.
Good night.
Go right ahead.
Mr. Saeed?
Yes, you're live on Real Talk.
Yes, dear. What happened? My daughter-in-law, my granddaughter, with this granting, both of them out of work, no grant, no hamper for the children.
Where is
no
this?
Nothing for the school feeding, nothing at all.
What area?
Sawa.
Sawa?
Yes.
But did the councillor visit you all in the area?
Is that?
The councillor, did he visit you all?
No, nobody came, nobody said anything.
No MPs neither?
Nothing, nobody.
Come down to me, call me tomorrow. How much family are living in the house?
Well, it's my grandchildren, right?
Uh-huh.
So, with the granddaughter, well, 2 of them have the children. 2 children.
How much altogether in the house?
About 12.
12?
Yeah.
Come down to my studio tomorrow. Call me tomorrow, 339-1670, and I will give you some hampers.
Yes, now.
39 1670.
1670.
Yes, call me tomorrow and say you're from Samoa, you call the show, and come down to our studio. I have something for you.
All right, dear.
Winston Gypsy Peters made a document on Facebook that he was not going to return for the seat in 20. Why are you dropping out? I thought all you're working for the people. I thought all you're working for the people. Eh? What went wrong? What went wrong? We're working for the people. But like you want to stop working for the people? Eh? And the villagers protesting. Eh? Viewers, we have about 2 minutes left on our program tonight. Now remember, Real Talk still have its food drive going on. Those of you who haven't planted your $1,000 seed or contributed that $1,000, let me tell you something. Real Talk, Sunday, about 10 past 5, we completed 450 hampers. Thanks to every individual, local and regional, who have contributed. Every individual. Oh, before I forget, I want to say a special good night to a little young man from right here in Charleville, Varun. He was by me a couple days back. He and his mom and his grandmom. They came to visit me. Said, Saeed, I want you to big me up on TV. I said, not a problem. So it's a little Varun from Charleville. Good night to you, my friend. So viewers, feel free to contribute. We are still doing our food drive. It is still ongoing. With your help, we have accomplished 450 hampers, market bag, chicken, grocery bag. I want to thank you. I want to thank you very, very much for making it a success. Now, Like I said, I wouldn't put up anybody pitié for fame or for popularity to show in the public that, hey, look, John Doe collecting a little hamper and look at the condition of John Doe house. No, I would not do that. I am a human being just like you. And those of you who feel that putting up a picture on Facebook or putting it up on TV, which means they gain popularity, let me tell you something. If all you don't know what shame is, that is part of contributing to shame. And for those who contributed, I know you all trust me to make that contribution. Because for the last 2 years, I've gotten a lot of things done in Trinidad and Tobago. A lot. Real Talk in collaboration with Penal DB Community Organization. Last year we gave out over $300,000 worth in dresses. Ren Gopi Singh and family, good night to you, my friend. I know hunting season closed, but I know you're all with fishing. Good night to you and your wife and your children. So we're doing it. The next big project I have, like I said, is to build a rape crisis center. It will be more or less the only one in Trinidad and Tobago. The only one. And this center, I am in negotiation with the lands. We almost come to a close. It's about $1 million, close to $1 million for the land. I am in talks with the owners. Now, viewers, this property that we are going to build, it is costing at least an average of $5.5 million. And I need your help in raising that funds. Let me tell you something. It will be one of a kind in Trinidad and Tobago. More or less the only one. And Real Talk have decided to launch that. You know why? When a child gets raped or a woman gets raped, you shatter them and you put them in a coma for the rest of their life. So we're out of time for tonight, but nevertheless, I will be live. It's Friday tomorrow. When God put you on a road and make you the head, no one shall put you in the back and make you a tail. Be safe until we meet again. Good night.